From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. And the starter for Toronto, Max Scherzer. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Daniel Schneemann leading things off and takes a strike. In the air, center field. Varsho settles underneath it, and there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track. Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit by pitch. First base.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Kyle Manzardo.
Oh.
Let's go, Blue Jays, come on.
The 1-0.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Come on, Blue Jays.
Strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Whoa.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The kick and the pitch. Runner
Ball.
goes.
Hot.
There's a ball. Throw to
Safe, he's good.
second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
First and second, 2 outs. Reese Hoskins to the plate. Gets him to chase after that one. Two aboard, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back now in Toronto. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Gavin Williams. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Stepping in, Nathan Lucas.
Ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Ball.
On a line out towards center. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Next one is off the plate. 3 balls, no strikes. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Stays alive. Another 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. Flip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike three. We played an inning. No score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now it's the Guardians DH, George Valera. That's in there. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there.
No.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a strikeout. Second of the game for Mad Max. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
In the air, right field, Sanchez on the move, and there's two down.
Batting eighth, catcher Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's the ball.
Second inning here, no score. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Strike one.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Lenny Sosa.
Lenny Sosa.
Swings through that. Williams measures 6 feet 6 inches, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball two.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the
Center
plate.
fielder,
2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Ramirez under it. Takes it in for the out.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto.
Ball. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 2-1. That's inside. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man at second.
Oh.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and now they have runners at the corners. Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
First pitch misses. The Jays with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play, and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
That one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs.
Nope, that's away.
The 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. In the air, left field, Lucas on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman Daniel Schneemann.
That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
For Cleveland, right fielder Chase DeLauder.
And up next for Cleveland, Chase DeLauder.
Nope, that's high.
Two down, nobody on. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Ernie Clement.
Let's go, Ernie.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. That one almost got him. Softly hit to third, and foul ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Yes.
The 0-1. And a foul ball.
Nope.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
looking for the K.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
So up next, Jesus Sanchez. 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging. The big righty strikes out the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Back now in Toronto as we go to the top of the fourth. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Mad Max notches the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And a foul ball. The Guardians down by a run, top half of inning number 4.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman Rhys Hoskins.
And here is Hoskins. He's 0 for 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they tie it up. It's 1-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Varsho in position, and that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Lenny Sosa.
Lenny Sosa.
Give it to him, Toronto. Show him how we play in Canada.
Well, these Blue
That's the ball.
Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The next
That's the ball.
offering misses. Ball 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Rocchio to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
And it's fouled off. And that one fouled off. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one ran inside, almost got him. Sosa leads off first with 1 away. Misses inside, and the count is 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's in the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 1 out and a runner at second. Swings through that one for strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Max Scherzer goes to work.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Strike 2. Breaking ball misses up and in. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Quick move to first. Martinez back on a dive.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop Brian Rocchio.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Brian Rocchio. Fly to left his first time.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That clips the corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Nice grab.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, 2 now.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Tyler Heineman.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
High fly ball, right field. DeLauder should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Oh, 1 now. That one fouled off. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2.
Whoa.
Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated
One out man at first. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Fouled off down the right side. Hit on the ground to short. Rocchio to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
The 1-0.
Whoa.
Clement off of first with 2 away.
Here we go.
2-0, check swing, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. That one misses. Ball 3. Jesus Sanchez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Quick toss to first, and he's back in there. That's towards center. And that is the third out of the inning. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Back now in Toronto. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians.
Right fielder Chase DeLauder.
Out towards right center field. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Strike. Woo.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Joe Mantiply, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Varland also throwing. One, 2 now. Right side, and it goes just foul. Stays alive. On the ground right side, Guerrero. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder Kyle Manzardo.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Manzardo. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Ball 1.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there, it's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Herron. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading off for Toronto, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Ball 1.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Sean Armstrong, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 41, warming up as well.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one inside. Ball 3. Swing and a foul straight back. Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. That's it out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back. We're in the
Jays,
7th. We have a new
number
pitcher on the mound,
35,
Joe Mantiply. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Leading off for Cleveland, first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
For Cleveland, the designated hitter, George Valera.
That's a ball.
Foul ball there. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the count is even. Curve in the dirt. And it's It's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Angel Martinez.
Now the left fielder, Angel Martinez. A switch hitter batting right.
Yeah. Ball.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. The Guardians go down in order. Still tied, 1-1.
Now pitching for
We're
Cleveland,
back in a new pitcher
number
here to
43,
start the bottom of the seventh. Sean Armstrong. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on.
Leading off for Toronto, third baseman Kazuma Okamoto.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. There's a strike. That one missed. Got him looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Ball.
Fought off foul. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Fastball is outside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Heineman. Fastball for a strike at 95. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. And that one almost hit him. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the seventh.
Nope. Ball two.
In the air to left center. And that ends the inning. It's the Guardians 1 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Rogers Center, stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the closer, is getting loose. Varland getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Hammered on the line, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Liner snagged at first. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joe Mantiply done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Louis Varland into the game. He's been so good against lefties. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Oh.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th.
No, that's a ball.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And there's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Checks over to first. Back safely. The 0-1. Line drive. And a base hit. Go go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two on, two outs. That one lifted to left. Lucas gets under it. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now into the ball game on defense. Number 34. He's in at shortstop.
Number 34, Juan Brito. Leading off for the Jays, left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Tap foul at the plate. In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, Ernie Clement.
Late swing fouled off.
That's a ball.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning.
No, that's a ball.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's ball
Nope,
four.
pick it
Tried
up.
another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Go-ahead run on base. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Known for his late-inning heroics. Over to first, and he's saved.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge.
Ball. Hot.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's ball four. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. A three-run shot, and they grab the lead in the eighth. It's 4-1.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sean Armstrong, done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
The
Cleveland.
Guardians going with a new pitcher, Connor Brogdon.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. And next for Toronto, Lenny Sosa. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Foul ball. This one in the air center field. Manzardo has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Brogdon, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Missed with a changeup. Full count now. Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Through 8 full, the Blue Jays out front 4-1. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Guerrero steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
For Cleveland, first baseman Rhys Hoskins.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that is out of play. Struck him out swinging. Now only one out remaining.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Two down, nobody on.
Oh. Oh, that's inside.
The count 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Angel Martinez. Late swing, foul to the left. You'll one.
Oh.
In the air to left center, Varsho on the move to the gap. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.